This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by nhliberty.org. nhliberty.org. I wanted to show you this really inspirational video shot by one of my students, Bill, from Ware, New Hampshire. It shows nervous bureaucrats attempting to impose regulations on homeschoolers and finding themselves swamped with homeschoolers and their supporters. By the way, I'm trying a different technique for producing this video. This is I'm narrating it on the fly as the video airs in front of me, kind of the same way that a director would narrate a DVD, director's input version. That's Representative Paul Ingebrigtsen from northern New Hampshire. He's handing out what they call pink cards to the homeschoolers, or anyone who wants to testify. If you turn in a pink card, then you just get, they call your name and you go up and you rant. This is bad rep, Emma Rouse. I believe she's in charge of that committee, and she's considered to be pretty anti-homeschooling. She has a grade of constitutional threat from the New Hampshire Liberty Alliance. For those of you who are not familiar with that term, a constitutional threat means you scored worse than F on their liberty rankings. So she's one of the very worst state reps from a liberty perspective. So as you can see, they filled not only the House chamber itself, but the balcony above, and actually they're spilling out into the hallways. You can't see that here. I don't think there was enough room for them in the building, hardly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and students and children, I think we are ready to begin. Thank you very much for your attention and your patience.
Doesn't she just remind you of some sort of a, annoying school marm that you once had? This is Representative Day, sponsor of the bill.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the record, my name is Representative Judy Day. I live in Northampton. I represent Rockingham 13, which is Texas, rather than Northampton.
Notice how the kids are pretty well behaved in contrast to some of the large groups and rallies that have descended on the State House to protest lately. Bill Allman, by the way, is Bill from Ware, is one of my I would say he's one of my top 3 students. He is good in both quantity and quality. He tends to do a fair amount of editing, and I really like the way he put this video together, although I think this particular soundbite might be a little bit long. What was really powerful was just a little, letting the numbers tell the story. By the way, this bill was defeated almost overwhelmingly, if I'm not mistaken. And the last time a bill like this came up, they weren't able to quite defeat it. They were able to kill most of the bad aspects of the bill, but not kill the whole thing. In this case, the bill now is this bill is completely dead, and homeschoolers remain safe for another year. I hope. nhliberty.org